Welcome to BABEC's Equipment Care series. In this video, we'll take a look at what's in your gel electrophoresis equipment kit and how to clean, store, and troubleshoot issues that may come up with the equipment. First, let's make sure that the kit is complete. There should be 2 large plastic bins with these inventory checklist cards attached to the front. Use the checklist to verify all items are present. The kits come with enough equipment to run 10 gels at a time. Brands may vary. The major difference between the brands is the different gel tray setups. In bin 1, you will find 10 gel box and lid, 10 gel trays, 10 gel combs. In bin 2, you will find 5 power supplies, 1 UV transilluminator, 1 mini darkroom. Here are some examples of different gel trays you may receive depending on the brand. Photogyne gel trays have these gates at the end that you will need to screw on before pouring the gels. Do not over-tighten. Other brands do not have gates on their gel trays. You will need to tape the ends of the trays with lap tape before pouring the gels like so. All your BABEC equipment should arrive clean and ready to go. Our teachers play a big role in making sure items are kept in good working condition so that we can keep sharing them. You may refer to this section after a class section has been completed or when you are getting ready to store and/or return the kits. Using water, rinse the gel trays, combs, gel box, and lids, watching out for the leads. Make sure there's no stray aggro stuck on anything. It is best to air dry all items, but you can also dry with cloth or paper towels. Take care not to knock the wire loose in the gel boxes. Make sure each item is accounted for using the inventory checklist. When packing equipment back into the bin for storage, all items should be clean and completely dry. Watch out for the power supply cords and gel box lid leads when putting them back into the bin to make sure they don't get bent. The gel trays and combs need to be placed back into the container before putting it into the bin. This ensures the next teacher receives a complete and ready-to-go kit, just like you did. There are some common issues when working with the gel electrophoresis systems. Gel is leaking from the tray. Was the agarose too hot? Hot agarose has the consistency of water and will tend to leak. Make sure you can comfortably hold the bottle with the liquefied agarose. If you have already poured it, pour as much of the agarose back into the bottle as possible. Dry the tray and re-tape with fresh tape. Make sure the tape is stuck tightly. If using trays with gates, make sure they are not warped. If they are warped, undo the screws, remove the gate, and flip it so the curved side is facing out. Put the screws back on, making sure to tighten it, but not over-tighten. The gel box leads pop out of the power supply. Plug it back into the power supply. Make sure it goes in completely. If that doesn't work, switch the gel box's lids with another one. The power supply gives me an error message. Was your buffer concentration right? The buffer should be at 0.5x. 1x is fine too. Try turning the power supply off and back on. Try adjusting the voltage. We recommend running gels at 150 volts, but you can try a lower voltage and run them longer until they reach your desired distance on the gel. There is condensation in my gel box. That is normal because you are running the gel at a high voltage. The side of the gel boxes will usually have the least amount of condensation. If you need to wipe down the condensation, first turn off the power supply and unplug the lid. Keep an eye out for the loading die to make sure your samples do not run off the gel. Thanks for watching our equipment care video for electrophoresis equipment kit. We hope you and your students enjoy the lab. If you have any further questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to us at babec@babec.org.